Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ryan the Lion Video Games with me Ryan the Lion, and today we are going to be checking out the new midnight version demo of Resident Evil 7 Beginning Hour. Now this is just the kind of teaser that they've released way back at E3 back in July this year, and if you don't know much about this game, this is Resident Evil going back to its roots and, back to the scary days of Resident Evil. Resident Evil evolved into a kind of action game of sorts, and it's more action based than survival horror recently. Anyway, the past, I would probably say maybe Resident Evil 4 to 6, sorry, they certainly have been more focused on action rather than actual survival horror, and a lot of people have obviously not really liked that and came away from the franchise and came away from the series. And I've stuck to it because I don't mind Resident Evil 5 or 6. I think they're okay games. But I have preferred Resident Evil of old. So, you're talking, they're talking Resident Evil 1 and 2 and 3, of course. So, today we're going to be checking out Resident Evil 7. And hopefully, there'll be some new content. Kitchen, found within same house as seen in footage. Operator male, Clancy. So as you can see, it starts off the same way as the other demos have. I have played the other demos, I've just not uploaded them to my channel. But this is starting off the same way as it always has in the past couple of updates for the demo. But apparently there is some, little secrets and little secret endings to this demo. And to note, this is also the final demo before the game comes out on January 17th, 2017, so early next year. It's basically coming out in the next 4 weeks, pretty much 5 weeks. So really exciting stuff. Looking forward to it. So this is a little bit different already because when I'm pretty sure when that guy with the mustache and the suit, when he's trying to untie you when you're sitting in that chair, I'm pretty sure that he gets you out, but then you know what? I don't want to spoil it for you guys in case you haven't really seen it. So this Resident Evil 7 teaser, beginning hour. Get out of the house. So starts off pretty much the same. As you can see, this is the way all the other demos have started off. I don't think this is any different. All looks pretty much the same. Yeah. I shall dash them against the stones. So, that was pretty much the same as last time. And this should shut. Yeah. So pretty much all similar stuff, and the fuse missing from the box. This is a fuse for the stairs. I swear to God, that's so fucking scary because it sounds like there's someone in my house. Especially I have surround sound, so okay, it's even more. Aha! See, this is new gameplay because originally you couldn't go through that door before. You couldn't go through that door before, it was locked, whereas now it is open. So all this stuff, pretty much similar. I kid you not, I'm in the house myself right now. My girlfriend and my kids are out the house at the moment, and I've played this demo 2-3 times already, and so so far it's just the same, but at the same time I'm still shitting myself. That's how unnerving this game has got me, and this is what they've made different. the differences. I kid you not, I keep hearing noises and I keep thinking it's in my house. I swear to God, it's so unnerving. Um, so this is the differences between what has been and gone, because in the last few Resident Evils, it's been a third person view, and it's been very much action based. It's been very, very action based. And I wouldn't say there hasn't been much, there hasn't been much differences. Sorry, there hasn't been much survival horror elements in it, pretty much at all. Um, so this is different. This is definitely different. Um, so this is pretty much all the same. Yep, a teddy bear. Well, it's not a teddy bear, it's the... So we've got the bolt cutter as a tool for cutting chains. Sweet. So it's curious to see if we're actually going to get out this house. Now, what's different about this as well is there is no returning characters that are going to be in this. Well, from what we know already, derelict house footage. Okay, so this is all similar. From what we know already, that there's not going to be any returning characters from, the last Resident Evils. So, I don't know why that was important. Maybe it's a way to undo a glitch or something like that. Yeah, so this is what's been different about the last, Resident Evil. So like Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 were quite action based. There was a lot of gunplay, there was a lot of shooting and stuff. And there was, items galore. You could get items anywhere you wanted. Whereas this is a little bit different. So we've got the ominous dummy finger that everyone was losing their minds at in the first demo. So this is a little bit different for the Resident Evil franchise, because it was different in terms of I think that's so cool how the mannequins turn around. That's so awesome. Really unsettling. And then there's a mannequin there. I forgot about that mannequin. Hello. Whoa. So now that is new also. So yeah, that's not responding because we need the fuse. But this is also new. When you press L1, you put your guard up like that. So that's interesting because we never had that before. So, can I equip that item? A videotape. Yeah. So before, you could do that. You couldn't shield yourself. So that's a little bit new. Also, there's a run function, which is definitely new. I want to check out here because this was a door you couldn't open before. So I'm intrigued. So this is new gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's new about this midnight version update. So some perfumes and stuff, but then there's needles and handgun ammo. Let's flush the toilet. Oh, there's no water in the tank. Good to see that the bike is getting a nice bloodbath. So this is pretty weird. Not gonna lie. Looks like you could fit something onto it. into it, sorry. So it looks like what they're going to be doing in Resident Evil 7 is they're going to actually have blank notebook. So it looks like they're going to have puzzling. So it's interesting to note that RE7 certainly looks like it's going to have the puzzle elements of it's locked. It's going to have puzzle elements of what. So it certainly looks like RE7 is going to have puzzle elements, like the first couple. I mean, you never really had a lot of, you never had a lot of puzzles to do in the first game. We opened that one, didn't we? Yeah. Aha, more handgun ammo. So yeah, I'm very curious about it because it seems like there's going to be a lot of elements that are going to be like taken from the first Resident Evil 7. Sorry, the Resident Evil 7. The first. So I'm curious if I could pull this chain. Let's see. And that still opens, so that's good. And that's the fuse for the stairs. And that leads down there. So all that's similar, all that's the same. So that's the fuse went on for the stairs. So now if we make our way to the stairs, hopefully. See if there's going to be... Right, well that noise has came before. We've heard that noise before. So that's nothing different, that's nothing new there. So nothing new here. So this is all similar. This is all the same. Yeah, so it certainly looks like Resident Evil 7 is going to have the same elements that, 1, 2, and 3 had. A lot of puzzling and proper survival horror. Because we never had that before, so... Don't want to look at that yet. I'm going to try and move some of these boxes to see if there's anything different. The basement key. Now that's interesting. In the last update, the basement key was there. But obviously we couldn't use it. Now I wonder if I can use the basement key on that. And then more handgun ammo again. So we've got quite a lot of handgun ammo now, 6. Try and move some of these boxes again. Yeah, because it's really interesting to note that Resident Evil hasn't been a survival horror game since 3, probably, Resident Evil 3. So it's good to see it going back to its roots. See, a celluloid object. So you can combine these two and it makes a dummy hands with only the index finger attached. It seems it only has a part of a thumb. So it's only got half the thumb. So So this has always been, you know, a curious thing for people, the dummy hand, the dummy finger and the celluloid hand. It seems to lead outside. So, and I wonder, it's curious, I also wonder if we will actually get out of the, you know, if we'll get out of the house. I don't want to pick up that picture because reason being, once you pick up that picture and then you answer this phone, the man, God, I can't remember his name. I think it's Jack. Is it Jack and Marguerite? I know the woman's name is Marguerite, but I can't recall what the man's name is again. So let's head down to the basement where we were. Well, I don't specifically know if it's the basement, but I do know that it's the I do know that it is locked. Aha! So here we go. Okay, new gameplay. New area. So this is the basement. Aha, lockpick. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go upstairs and try and get in the drawer in the kitchen, because I know from the last demo you were able to open that drawer with a lockpick. So now that I have a lockpick, I'm going to try and open that drawer. I can't remember specifically what was in it again, but I'm curious. And who the hell cares if people say curiosity killed the cat? Right, so we'll head across here. Aha! Has it worked? Sweet. Yeah, so we've got the axe. So that's interesting to know. We've got the axe now, so we can hack and slash. I'd also do a little kind of jaunt, a little jaunt, a little run, a little jog. So now that we're armed, at least I feel a little bit safer. But at the same time, I don't feel safe. See, this is the unnerving thing, and I think this is what a lot of horror games learned from PT. The fuck was that? Well, that's a positive start. Lots of dead bodies. So I get the feeling, because you can kick this, I get the feeling that we're going to come across somebody here. The valve handle. Of course. This is the basement where you get attacked in the video. Aha. Oh, whoa, shit. What the fuck? Ouch. Oh shit. I need to get the fuck out of here. Can you attack it? Shit. You are dead. I had no idea where I was going. My god. That was absolutely frightening. I fucking shat myself. Okay, back into it then. Okay, so let's get back into it. We've just skipped the start. And it's if I'm kind of honest, I'm ever so slightly disappointed that there's like monsters like that in this, because I was actually more scared of it, the unknown kind of thing. Um, so we'll do all the same stuff we've done. I'll go get the chains, I'll go get the videotape. Let's just keep it the same. Okay, folks. So we've got the attic window key. So we've got that one. And we've got the axe. We've done everything we've done before. But it's interesting to note when you go in that room and you try to open it up again, open up the door after grabbing the valve, the man obviously locks you in. So whoever the man is, I can't remember his name, Frank or whatever. So we're going to use the valve. Let's put the valve on, get the water running. See what happens now. There we go. A handgun. An M19 handgun. So how many bullets do we have? 5. So we can maybe kill that thing now and have a proper look downstairs. So the thing that killed us, we can maybe have a proper look now. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Dummy! You big dum-dum. So let's try and kill this thing. I don't know if it'll take more than 5 handgun bullets. It takes 6. Hold on. I'm actually going to put my axe. Oh, well, my axe is already in my inventory, so I press up for my axe. What did that say? But you can still use it to defend yourself. An old axe is rusted. Okay. The hell? Where is it? Where'd it go? Did it just fucking disappear? What the hell? That's interesting. So that's where it fell from. The thing fell from there. So it's interesting to note that. Just like a doll on the floor. And then a doll up there. I don't know if it's trying to insinuate that there's maybe a mother and a daughter, or maybe there's symbolism in that some way. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I can't seem to find anything more here, so looks like we'll head back out. So we have a key with a gold tag that reads attic window on it. Let's inspect it and see if there's anything different. We've got a number or anything like that. Interesting. Okay, so that seems about all we can do with the basement. Now, I'm interested to see if I put in the videotape and I do all that kind of stuff. You know, I'm interested to see if it's any different. Let's look upstairs again. And what we'll do is, we'll answer that phone again. So we'll pick up the... Are they watching us from that helicopter? So nothing different about that. Phone should ring. Or not. So that's interesting that the phone isn't ringing this time. Can still pick it up though. So there's nothing on it this time. So before I go up this ladder, I can tell you what's going to happen right now. I'll get to the top, I'll go to get out, and then it'll stop me getting out. I think that's what's going to happen. You know, I think that guy's going to grab me and then knock me out again. So here we go. Let's see. No fucking way. Did I get out? When the authorities searched the house, no videotape or other corroborating evidence of murder was found. The man's description of the events were outlandish but detailed. However, they were discounted after a small amount of LSD was found in his system. Oh, wow. True ending. The terror continues in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, January 24th, 2017. Well, that said true ending. So that's interesting. That's definitely interesting to know. How curious. That is really weird. So that says true ending. I wonder if it's any different if you do anything differently. Maybe if you leave all the stuff behind, like the videotape and all that kind of stuff, I wonder if it's any different. It's curious though, because it says there's no evidence of murder. So let's try again. Let's go in here and, you know, try again. So that's just the first videotape, of course. And because I had the videotape on me and I hadn't played it, maybe it was a bit different. So let's try this again. Let's see if we can get a different ending. Or we could, you know, find something else. So what we'll do is, we'll get the fuse, we'll get the stairs open, and we'll go up, we'll get the handgun ammo. Okay, there's a fuse. And pop it in here. Bonk. And we'll do all the same stuff. We'll get the bolt cutters. Okay, so that's the same. How could the police look in this house and find no evidence of murder? You can walk into the kitchen and find evidence of murder. So see, there's the dummy finger there. So I'm wondering if I maybe just leave everything. I don't pick up the things that I need, like the axe and stuff. Um, and maybe I don't pick up the gun. Maybe that's another one. Maybe I don't pick up the gun, but I empty the toilet. So let's try, stuff like that. Let's try a few things here. Oh, I meant to go upstairs actually. Yeah, so let's not pick up the handgun. I maybe already ruined it, but we'll try. I mean, does it say anything on the handbook? The notebook, sorry. An old notebook with nothing written inside. No. I thought it might have been embroidered of some sort, like it might have had someone's name on the front of it. Okay, so that's where we're going to be heading. So we'll head upstairs to the attic. And we'll get the basement key like normal. So I know it's the Baker family, but that's all I know. I don't know anything more. I know that there's Marguerite, and I think it's Jack, if I want to say so correctly. So there's the basement key. Let's leave the handgun ammo. We'll leave the celluloid hand. So we'll leave everything basically. We'll try and pick up minimal stuff. So we'll go down here. We'll head down to the basement like normal. We'll get away from that thing. We'll come back upstairs. We'll put the valve in. But we won't pick up the handgun. So let's try that. Let's see if it's any different. Okay, so this is open. And we've got the lockpick there, so we'll leave the lockpick as well. Try and leave everything we can. Okay, so here's the valve. Whoa, I've never seen him there before. Whoa, you can knock him down. Cool. Right, come on, let's go. Oh shit, I forgot the attic key. The only thing is, I've not grabbed the gun this time. So that thing might be here. I thought it was here. You son of a bitch. So when you don't grab the gun, the thing reappears. But interesting to note, it doesn't follow you upstairs. Whoa! Now that was new. That did not happen before. So that's new. So let's put the valve in here, but let's not take the gun. We'll just empty it. We'll flush the toilet, but we won't take the gun. So we'll leave the gun there. What does it say? M19 here. Okay, so let's stick with that. See, we never heard that noise before. Again, different noise. So there's different sound cues. See, I might. This is different. because I've been hit by that thing. I'm hobbling now as well. I'm not going to make it. Holy shit, I'm not going to make it. Wow.
Boy, you are nothing. Just a man and a family.
Infected ending. Aha! So that ending we got before was the true ending, whereas that's the infected ending. Wow, so I wonder how many different endings you could do. You know, because there could be different, you know, there could be different endings then. See, I wonder if you don't get hit by that thing, then maybe you won't get infected. Maybe it's worth a shot. Maybe we'll try that again. You know, it's maybe going to be a bit different. So, you know, we could try that and see if we get a different ending. You know, try and not get hit by that thing. So that's similar. Okay, get out of the house. So this is going to be the third try for a third different ending. So we're going to do all the same stuff, but what we're going to try and not get is try to not get hit by that monster. Because we've had the true ending, we've had the infected ending, and I want to see if there's maybe going to be a third ending. And I want to try and not get hit by the monster. So we'll do all the same stuff we've done before. What was it? What was the different stuff that I had to get done? So we got the bolt cutters last time and opened that cupboard, but didn't take the videotape. So I'm not going to take anything, absolutely anything. Oops. So we'll open up this cupboard, but we won't take the videotape. Okay, let's leave the videotape there. And we'll head upstairs. Shit, when I think about it, I need to head back and put the fuse in there. Oh no, I don't actually. I've already put the fuse in, so the stairs should work. See, I'm trying not to get the mannequins to look at me, but as soon as you do this, beep, beep, they're okay. Okay, so come into here, we'll get the basement key. And we'll head back downstairs again. We'll do the same as we did last time, get the valve. And we'll pick up the gun to see if that thing comes back. Right, okay, so head over here. Won't pick up anything else. Whoops. Whoops! Head downstairs again. Okay, got the valve handle. Right, so try and get out, try and get out, try and get out. Aha. So interesting to note that as well. Okay, so let's go up. I mean, I think it's a given that you're going to get hit by that thing anyway. You know, I don't think I'm going to get away with it that easily. Because I've not grabbed the attic key yet. So... okay, let's do this. I don't want to grab the gun. I'm going to try and keep it the same as, and just try and not get hit. But that's going to prove harder than said. Not to get hit, because as soon as you grab that key, it kind of boxes you in. So let's run. Yeah! Run, run, run! Okay, I may have my luck in here. I've not been hit. Aha! So I've not got the infected ending here. Possibly. Because I've not been hit. My hands haven't went a funny colour. And I'm not coughing or anything like that. I'm not doing any of the sound cues. I'm not hopping. Will I get stopped though? This could just be the true ending. Yeah, I think it is just the same ending, the true ending. Now, it's just interesting to do that. And it's interesting to note if it'll be any different. So the authorities searched the house, no videotape or evidence was found. The man's description of the events were outlandish but detailed, however they were discounted after a small amount of LSD was found in his possession. So, that's curious. So that's the true ending once again. So, it was just interesting to know if I left all the stuff there, the handgun ammo, the dummy finger, the hand, if I left everything there, all the items, I just got the bare minimum to see if that had a different description, to see if it said something different. So it's interesting to note that it didn't say anything different. I get the feeling that there would be one other ending. Maybe if I did grab out all the handgun ammo and grab the gun, I might be able to kill that thing. But it's interesting because when I went back down with the gun, that thing wasn't there. So, see, it's very very odd. And I suppose it's open to interpretation, and there might be another ending that I'm just missing. I'm maybe missing a couple of things, and this is what's going to be interesting about the new Resident Evil is it seems that it's going back to its roots of survival horror, and I think it's taking some inspiration from a lot of different places like Outlast and PT. So it's really interesting to see that it's going back to the roots and it's going back to the scary kind of stuff, the real survival horror stuff, and yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I'm really looking forward to it, and it's great to see actually because there's been so much hype for this, because I remember when Resident Evil 5 and 6 came out, there wasn't the same kind of hype or the same kind of anticipation for it coming out, and people kind of knew that it wasn't going to be a real scary game. It was just going to be kind of all-out action game, and that's what Resident Evil 6 and 5 were really. Resident Evil 4 was probably the last kind of slightly survival horror, that still had a few elements of survival horror to it. So it's interesting that it's going back to the roots of being a real survival horror and not just all out action, but there is going to be action in the game, so I'm quite looking forward to that as well. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen on January 24th. It'll be interesting to see the kind of hype, if it's going to live up to the hype. I certainly hope it does. Please leave a comment below this video, guys, if there is anything else I could try. and maybe there'll be something, you know, there's maybe another ending that I'm missing, and maybe there's something that I'm not doing right, so that's maybe why I'm missing the other ending. So please leave a comment below just to let me know if, you know, what I can do, if I can get a different ending, but please no spoilers, because I'd like to, you know, I'd like to see it for myself, so, and then put it onto my channel. So please, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed the video, then give it a like. And if you've enjoyed this content and any of the other content that's on Ryan the Lion Video Games, then please subscribe. So thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait for this game coming out on January 24th, 2017 next year. But anyway, I cannot wait for it coming out, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. This was the last demo, the last update that's came out for it, so there's not going to be any more after this until the game comes out. So we'll just need to wait for Resi 7 coming out on the 24th of January. So thank you so much for watching the video, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.